around mine and Wayne's grandma's house there in northeast Georgia where we were raised up at. And she lived in this little house up in the holler there. It wasn't a log cabin. It's kind of just an old shack with boards on the side. It wasn't much to it. Kind of a board side cabin. That's what the name of this song is. Get Brian to kick it off here. Appreciate that. I think we got time for one more number here.
God has been so good to me.
Oh, I've run out of time on that, but if we, sorry, we've got time for one more number.
Oh, sure.
I'll get that next time around. Appreciate that, man. We're gonna get a request in that Steve had on the 5-string. Everywhere we go, people always ask us about Raymond Fairchild, our old buddy there, and he's alive and kicking up there in the mountains. In fact, Wayne worked with him last night at his Maggie Opera House. He's playing Friday and Saturday nights, and probably we'll start out doing a few more nights than that on that after Memorial Day or whatever. But this old number right here is probably the number that helped take us to the Grand Ole Opry because the way Raymond played it on the banjo. And no other fellow in the world that played about any closer than this fellow over here, because he learned it from him back when he was a kid. When I was telling you on the first show about him doing all this panhandling gig up there up in Maggie Valley, he learned to play this number from Raymond there. We'll keep it in there part of the show. And again, we want to thank everybody that had anything to do with the Crowe Brothers coming down to Denton's festival here, the Dole Lawson Festival. We hope we'll get to come back and see y'all again sometime. But until we do, Mr. Brian Blaylock on the little mandolin over here. Josh Crowe, Brother Wayne over here on the Mule dog house. Little dog. This is a Chihuahua dog house right here. Anyway, we're down here on the 5 strings. Mr. Steve Sutton, take us out here a little bit of the old Woe appreciate y'all being so nice to us here. I tell you what, that gives us a chance to do this this gospel song that this guy right here wants us to sing. How about that?
That's good.
That work for you?
Yes, sir.
This is let me tune this guitar before we do that. That mule, it's got the way of knocking anything.